Hi guys, Lance here from the Rocky Mountain Life channel, and you probably can't see it, but I got a new package and I got my little knife to open it up. This is one of those toys I was telling you about that I hope is going to make everything easier for taking the bait out and doing some exploring and making it more interesting for you, hopefully. So let's take it apart and see what it is. All right, so I've got the bag cut open here. Let's bring this cardboard box out. All right. Got a box, we got a bag. Inside the box, this bag even zips up. Cool. Oh, here we go, guys. There it is. Some of you might know. SJRC. Let's open this puppy up and see what we got here. Haha. Here we go, guys. That is an SJRC F11 4K Pro drone. Let's pull it out here and show it to you. This is my very first drone. I have never had a drone before. I've kind of wanted one for, oh gosh, last several years. I remember buying a one for our nephews here for Christmas, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and being slightly jealous that I didn't get one for myself. So this will be the first time that I have ever flown a drone of any sort. But this is supposed to have a 4K camera on it, and I'm not going to go through a whole review or anything on what the drone is all about. There's lots of other more qualified people on YouTube that can show you what this drone is and what it's all about. But we're going to take it out and we're going to fly it, and we're going to see how badly I crash it. Might be entertaining. But anyway, guys, stick around and we'll take it out for a flight and we'll see how it does. So I actually filmed that little introduction there, that unboxing. Oh, wow, I think it's been 3 weeks now. But the weather hasn't been cooperating. And then on the rare days that the weather was good, then I had to go to work. So today is beautiful, and we're going to go out here and give this a shot. Bit of a breeze this morning, but you really can't get away from that here. I mean, we live kind of on the edge of the plains, and it blows here pretty much all the time in varying degrees of strength. The breeze today isn't too bad, but we're going to check the before you fly app before I actually try and get this thing up in the air and see what it says. But I'm hopeful that it will still be good enough to go ahead and let me fly. Now, even though I've had this thing for about 3 weeks now, I have not flown it at all. I've read the instruction manual multiple times. I've never flown a drone of any kind, even a toy drone. I've just never done it. So this is going to be a whole new experience for me. It could go really well, or it could be an absolute disaster and I could crash it into the ground and destroy my new toy. But I don't think so. There's a beginner mode on it that is in the settings that limits how high it will go and how far away from you it will go. It kind of defaults to that, and I have decided just to leave it there. And I'm going to go ahead and fly it in that mode. It's not going to get terribly far away, but I'm not going to be in a terribly big area. And since it's my very first time, I'm going to be careful. But hopefully we can get some good footage here, and hopefully I can learn a little bit. The whole purpose of my channel is sharing my adventures, and this is a brand new adventure for me. I've never done anything like this before. But I'm just about there into my little pretty area that I plan on doing this with. So let's get this thing up in the air and see how it goes. All right, guys, I have my camera mounted up to my head here. I'm not sure what all it's going to show with my angles, but I'm just about ready to go here. There we go. Okay, so that was an automatic takeoff. And as you can see, my landing pad is blowing away from the wind from the propellers. My landing pad is a piece of cardboard. It is not a fancy one. I was looking around for a rock or something to put on it. But that's pretty good. So, okay, and there it is. It's hovering. And actually here, being surrounded by trees, I have virtually no wind. So that's good. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to talk through this because I don't know what I'm doing. So then if you turn, there's my yaw. There's my trees and my park. So one of the things about this, guys, that I really wanted to try and do is, you see those mountains over there? That big white one. Ooh, that yaw is a little sensitive for me. But anyway, the big white one is Pikes Peak. And that is a 14er, 14,000 foot mountain that we have here. But the idea here is I wanted to take this drone out when I'm riding the motorcycle. Now it's having trouble in the wind. There it goes. It's having trouble in the wind a little bit, but I wanted to take this thing out and fly it around when I get up on top of these mountains. Not so much Pikes Peak. That's 14,000 feet. Yeah, it doesn't like the wind up there. Let's see if I can bring it down a little bit. See if it does any better. Get it down below the level of the trees. There we go. Yeah, it has trouble because I have it in the slowest mode, in camera mode they call it, and as soon as a little gust of wind comes up, it blows it. So I'm actually going to put it into normal here. Now it's in normal mode. It should fly a little better now. Yeah, it's got more power. But then the wind just blows it right back and it has a little trouble holding itself. So let's just take it up in the air here. And let's just do a circle here. Whoa, man, yeah, it's definitely sensitive. Trying to keep it slow and steady for these cinematic shots. But there's my park I'm in. So I'm actually going to bring this thing back towards me. Then I'm going to bring it down again because the breeze is picking up here, and I know it's better if I get it down below the level of the trees. So let's bring it around here so it can see me. There I am. All right. So there I am, kind of. Well, yeah, I got to get used to this. Everything is a little bit delayed. You adjust things on the controllers, and then it takes it a minute for it to kick in. So one of the tricky things I've figured out with this already is how to figure out which direction the camera's facing. That dictates which direction I push the stick so that I don't go too too crazy with making a complete circle. I'm going to bring this down so I'm in the shot here. And then I'm going to bring this forward. Oops, see, that went backwards. This is forward. So let's just bring it up here. So the question I have for you guys is, how does it look? How's the video quality? This records in 4K, 30 frames per second. And How does it look? How's the quality? So I'm recording everything, but I'll probably chop this up into a short video so that I don't bore you guys with me standing around with the drone hovering in place. So it is distance limited. So that's that beginner mode, and it's like a geofence. And basically you can set it in the settings, how far away will you allow it to go? And it won't go any further than that. It's like it hits a soft rubber wall and it bounces back at you. So that's about as far away as I'm gonna let it go. But I wanted to see how I can do some things here. I'm gonna turn it back around here and bring it back down towards me. And let's bring this gimbal down so we can see me. Hey, look, there I am. At least I think that's me way down there. So I'm actually trying to get it out about as far away as it'll go. There you go. Let's bring it out over here. Distance limited. So it's going to do its automatic return to home here pretty soon once this battery is depleted. But I don't know, what do you think, guys? I mean, how's it look? What I'm going to do here, yep, now it says return home. So it's actually coming back in for a landing. Let's see how close it gets to my original start off point. And I'm not doing anything with the sticks. I'm just leaving it alone. I wonder if I can move the gimbal down. I can. So how close is it going to get here? So you know what? It's actually not going to miss by much. Look at that. And it's going to land itself. It should shut itself off. Very cool. Okay, so that right there, guys, was the first flight. So I'm pretty excited about that, guys. I did not crash. So that's good. And I had an absolute ball. That was a lot of fun. So anyway, guys, appreciate you coming along today. I'm going to figure out how to utilize this thing in my videos. And hopefully it'll add some fun elements and maybe some more, pretty aspects of it, something to look at. So guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this or you found it interesting in any way, shape, or form, I didn't do a full review on the drone or talk about how to operate or anything like that. There's a whole ton of people on YouTube that are a lot more qualified to do that than I am. So you can always check other people's videos out and get a better idea of how to do this. But if you enjoyed watching it and it was interesting, I'm actually happy I didn't crash it in anything. But I would appreciate a thumbs up, a like to the video if you could. And stay tuned for more adventures here on the Rocky Mountain Life channel.